Happy birthday, Palooza. It's day 11 already. Day 11. Yes, I know. I've been missing in action for a few days. I've been kind of ill, actually. So, hope you're all doing well. And it's now Tuesday, June 11th. And so, anyways, let's go back to the story. As I was driving to and from Canada, I came down with being a bit ill. So most of the time I was in Canada visiting Caroline, I was under the weather. Fairly certain it was something that I get frequently, so I knew how to handle it, and I just self-medicated. Still wasn't better by the time I got home, so I went to urgent care, and when I got to urgent care they gave me the antibiotics that I needed, and I'm feeling much better now. So, oh well. But yesterday I wasn't feeling up to filming just because I wanted to give myself a couple days to recuperate, and also tired from the drive home and from all the festivities up in Canada. So I wanted to take a break, and I am now back on Tuesday, June 11th for another video for Birthday Palooza. I hope you're all having a wonderful month of June. I certainly am. It's been fun-filled already and lots of excitement going on. And it's only going to get busier and busier as the month goes on with work, because graduation is coming up a week from today. So I am busy putting on the final plans and acts involved with that, as well as just the school year is winding down. I know many of you teachers are already done for the year. I am not. I still go until the 19th. And then we start back up July 1st. So, but I do get a few days off in between. I am looking forward to that break, but lots of work to do before that break happens. But before we get there, I have some things to cover. The rest of my trip in Canada was very enjoyable. Lots of fun at the retreat. I did not take any pictures. I did take some pictures at the retreat center, and if I can remember to, I will put them in. Otherwise, I didn't take any video. I just wanted to enjoy my time at the retreat, as well as I wasn't really feeling that well. So I didn't even get a whole lot of stitching done, as you will see by my progress. I mean, stitching for me, sitting around for 3 days stitching, is the progress that I have is not really as expected as I expected to. But it was still a lot of fun. I really enjoyed hanging out with Caroline and meeting all of her friends and my new friends up in Canada. And so I want to say hi to all of you. Thank you to Patty and Carrie for putting on a wonderful retreat. I very much enjoyed myself. And with that, I just wanted to show, they always give out a nice handful of freebie patterns that you can find online. I'm not going to go through every one of them, because if they're freebies, a lot of you have already seen that, and I'm fairly certain Caroline usually goes through all the patterns on her channel. So if you're interested, go check out her videos. She might have already shown it on her Monday video, which I haven't watched yet. Don't tell Caroline. Okay, so at the retreat, though, we also got a Tote Notions pouch, or Notions tote, and this one is just with buttons on it. The theme for this year was kind of like summery buttons, and so of course Caroline made mine special because it has a yellow zipper on it, and really like this one. It's nice and just very simple, and I even like this one and the pattern on this one, so I really enjoy this fabric. Okay, so thank you, Caroline. Next, while we were at Caroline's house, she arranged a little bit of a knit night with her friends, the Codependent Knitters. So Dawn was there from the Codependent Knitters, as well as the other two fiber friends, Louise and Adrienne, and her friend Noelle. Hello, ladies. It was very fun and nice, enjoyable to knit with you all. And Dawn gave me a nice little birthday present of a hand stitch, because she also has an Etsy store called The Knit's Best Thing, and so she gave me a Canadian themed knitting bag. So this is the one that she gave me. It's stockings or socks and mittens. So it fits nicely, kind of in that, I guess this is buffalo check fabric. So it's very, very Canadian-esque. So thank you very much, Dawn. I really like my bag. I will definitely be using it for one of my upcoming patterns that I will be getting started soon. Hopefully, I need to get started on it soon. Okay. Now, that's pretty much all I got. Oh, I did get one other gift. Joanne at the retreat did give me a very nice Canadian welcome gift. So thank you, Joanne. It is Joanne. I think it's Joanne. I'm really bad with names. Okay. The only thing I bought while I was on over the weekend was we went to Michael's because Caroline had to buy DMC. And so I was just, while she was doing her DMC shopping, I was browsing the yarn section, thinking, I usually don't go to Michael's. It's not really a store that I'm interested in. I like Joann's better down here because we have Joann's. And that was not a jab. Just making it clear, that was not a jab. I prefer Joann's or Hobby Lobby. But while I was there, I was looking at the yarns, and I'm like, wow, you guys have a lot more yarn selection than we do. And I was looking at the sock yarns. And so I found a sock yarn that I wanted to get. So I went ahead and bought it. So this is, and it's a Lion brand yarns, but it's 75% wool, 25% nylon. And that is the color. Oh, so I'm getting a little, there we go, that's a little bit better. So it's a gray, green, yellow, orange, brown. So I'll be really curious to see how that knits up in this sock. So I got 2 balls of that. So very happy with that. Now, I did not get very much stitched. And some of the stitching I'm going to show you is also progress that I did yesterday, because I took yesterday off as well after I got home on Sunday, just because I knew I was going to want a day off just to relax. And I got to take this thing out of the Q-snap because I haven't done that yet. So just bear with me while I do that and I talk with you. So I did have a majority of the day yesterday to stitch. And so I was able to get all of the one mushroom motif done that I had planned to get done, and some. Okay, so here is what the top looks like. And as you can see down here on the right hand, or on my right hand side, your left hand side is the one that I just got finished. So let me move that a little bit closer for you. There we go. So I finished that over the weekend at the retreat. And I got started on the one below it. And yesterday I finished the bottom corner. So I now have the entire outside border completely done on this sampler. So there's the bottom one, there's the first one I worked on, and here, all in all of its wrinkled glory, because it fits into the Q-snap so well, is the entire sampler. Outside border. There we go. So I am very pleased with how this is looking. I am actually kind of motivated now to go ahead and really focus on this summer and get this one done. Because I only have, this is what it will look like when it's done. So there's 5 more motifs left to go, plus the entire inside border, which is all wording. So other than the big one in the middle, these other ones should not take more than a couple days to do each, usually, if I focus on it. If I can focus on it. This one, as much as I love the finished product, it's really hard for me to work on. Even though it's a really quick, super simple stitch for me. I don't know why. I love the final look, but it is a bear for me to stay focused on. And I know we all have those pieces every once in a while. So let me just show you the entire way around. So there we go. Very happy with this. But it is going away for a little bit. I need the Q-snap for something else. And so after I finished that first motif that I was really talking about at the retreat on Friday night, I went ahead and made a new start. And that's the only other progress that I have to show for all weekend. And so I started the Autumn Forest Quaker by, and I'm going to butcher the name, Stickadine von der Wienberg. So that's what it will look like as it is finished. I bought this last October at the at Stitchville when I was up in Minnesota. And here is my progress. So at the retreat, I completely finished the entire center motif. And then when I came home on Monday, I went ahead and finished the A, the first leaf, and the M. So I will work on this sporadically as I decide to, as I please. This is not something that I'm pressing to get done. I'm not going to work on this today. I am going to pull out my By the Bay to start tonight. So my plan is to put the By the Bay on the Q-snap and really get a good focus on working on the By the Bay piece. So that is my plan for tonight. I plan on putting a good couple hours of work into the By the Bay piece and hopefully have some decent progress to show tomorrow. I hope you're all having a wonderful birthday palooza. I hope you're having a good week, whether at work or not, in your stitching. And don't forget to always be creative.